Hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Online. Well, last time we managed to finally get the assistants. Forgot who they were called now as a group. We were able to participate in the Nadam, and we did fight alongside the Knoll. Or Mole, not Knoll, Mole. And we managed to win the Nadam. It was fun. I like that. I like the quests and the series of events through that. That was fun. Empire decided to burst our bubble a bit by attempting to put a stop to it, I guess, but didn't quite work out for them. Yeah, we're now back in Yancha. Woo! See what everyone has to say. And these, remind me, what part of Yancha is this again? Ah, this air that fills my breast, these sounds which resound in my ear. I am home. I have not used this road before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fish should lie somewhere to the south. I'll go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Yay. Oh, and I can fly. Wonderful. I didn't realize there was another entrance. Here we are. I wonder if they all are gathered inside waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do. Here we go. Hey, and they fixed the aetherite. Nice.
Pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord here. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphinaud and Alizé Levieux, I presume. I am told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord here. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord here. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
But are we ready? There anything else that we can do?
It will not be easy, that much I cannot deny. Had we more time to prepare, mayhap it would be different. Do not forget, however, that we have been blessed with comrades brave and true, whom the Empire will have no appetite to face. If you doubt me, you need only look in the mirror. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
Okay. I saw this. I want it. I need it. Good. Also, Alizé, why are you all the way over here? Alphinaud has been hard at work devising our strategy to seize Dome Castle. I'm sure he will be happy to share the details with you all shortly. All is in place. We need but commit to action and see it through to the end. No time to soak it in. We have work to do. Not that I doubt you for a moment, but I'm relieved to see him unharmed. Once more, welcome back. It's good to see you again, Shent. Ah, yes. There is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alizé and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. Alphinaud has devised a cunning strategy to reclaim Doma Castle. I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lys and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alizé and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperial's morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphinaud's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Alright, here we go. For how best to infiltrate the moon gates. I am told Serena fought with you in the Nadam. I would not have taken her for a warrior. Appearances can indeed be deceiving. Looks like I'll be heading to Namai. Wish me luck. Good luck. This may be our final chance to win Doma her freedom. We dare not take any chances, for if we fall... I suppose I ought to go and take stock of our supplies. We'll be needing a lot of weapons. Alright, what am I going to be doing to help prepare for this? There's no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you can lend me a hand. That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphinaud to find out how you might be of service. Trying to keep busy. Full glad I might hear it. There's one task which comes to mind. Oh, no. As I explained during my briefing, Alize and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the magic field generators. Though I pride myself of my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. Is Sid gonna be here? Yay! I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kugane and bring them back. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travel, Shent, and thank you again. Let's go to Kugane. you seen Tataru? Greetings, understood. Would you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes. There she is. Did you change your outfit? Oh my god, that's adorable. Shent, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the XIV steppe. I was. Oh, you beat them? Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Afro has been keeping me appraised of the situation in Doma. It may not be good in a physical fight, but in paperwork fight, I'm the true Kagan. Yeah! Cool. Do you have Sid's paperwork? Tetra has grown rather accustomed to her life in Kugane. You here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment, and it will be right out. It arrived not long ago. The porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphino to do the work himself. So as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, this parcel appears to have been addressed to the Sekisegumi barracks. Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac demands me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible! The porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. I had to find that porter right this instant. My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of the deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors, as I recall. I'll send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself? I'll wait here, on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Dear, dear, I misplaced some important documents, and if I do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions. Letter is perhaps a charitable description, as the weight of this parcel rather suggests a lengthy treaty on why a certain Sekisegumi ought to accept the undying affections of a certain admirer. Yeah. No, it's nothing so scandalous and base. Thord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. You cannot purchase product without it. Oh, so not you. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Good morning to you, sir, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bocairo. Or was it the hostelry? Bah, no time, no time. Hmm? I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? Eh? A mistake? For the Seki Segumi, you say? Ah, you're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I'll take the other in exchange. Hey, good evening now. How are you doing? Alright, let's see if Tataru is still searching for it or not. Here. Oh no. Not that bad. I'm so sorry now. Hopefully you can take some sort of painkiller for that and maybe relax a bit if you can. My goodness. I'm sorry. I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Ah, don't worry, we got it. Sid's parcel. Though this parcel weighs no less than the other, it lacks the scent of lilac, and is therefore much less likely to contain someone's misdirected woo. Thanks, game. That's it. That's the parcel. You found him. Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Don't jinx us like that, Tataru. Nope. This is it. These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alphino requested. I need to hear her voice again in order to get it even sounding remotely close to it. Same with Hancock. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Shent back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphino's face when he read the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It wasn't on you, Tataru, it was the porter. It won't happen again, Shent, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an agreement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments. We provided, discreetly, and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito will be was pleased to hear it. Indeed he was. Indeed he was. You gonna use my stream to fall asleep too? Okay. Hopefully not be too loud on that then. Nah, I haven't had my weekend yet. I have tonight and tomorrow to work, and then I have the next 2 days off, which I will be pretty much using to stream Silk Song and more Dave the Diver. So, that'll be fun. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphino and Alize my regards, will you? I will, Tataru. Take care. God, she's really integrated well with this. Alrighty. Back to Yansha. anything new to Sega System? So maybe a final chance to win Doma her freedom. We dare not take any chances, for if we fail... Yeah, no, nothing really new. Alright, Alphino, here are your plans. Oh, it seems just like yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Magitech Field Generator Manual. Never one to take undue risks, it would seem Sid thought it best to send Alphino a massive manual detailing the operation of a Magitech Field Generator to ensure that the boy was prepared for every eventuality. Or possibly to see if he would read the entire thing or simply give up and whack the generator with a wrench, which works 9 times out of 10 anyway. I regret not reading a lot more of these, like, quest item descriptions early on in the base game. Because a lot of these are kind of good. Excellent. This looks to be exactly what we needed. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good, good. That is one less thing to worry about. More quests just opened up, but none that are main quests and or... Oh, the Dome and Steel Gunblade and a tiger skin? If you seek further employment, Alphino can point you in the right direction. Should you wish to further employment, mayhap you can speak with Alize. I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Alize, wait for me. Alfred told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. Okay. So sticking to the area then, but just going to the north? Where am I going? Oh, okay, there it is. And I could just go ahead and go straight up from here. This is the place. Do you see anything or anyone of note? I don't really see anyone. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. This was the second point I marked on my map. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters then. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Ralger's Reach. Even so, 'twould be prudent to search a little longer. Oh, she just beat up a giant tiger. Okay. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all. I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Oh, mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to the Makode I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques, and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. Is that my master? I hope so, but I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Yonje's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. I could do that, probably. Nope. Haunted Elder. Oh. Hello there, young man. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well. You deserve the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him. Yep. Oh, come on out, Kane. I could use some assistance. Ugh. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? I knew it would come to this. By the hands of a Westerner, a Domum would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders, and she will never kneel again. Nor should she. Well, here we go. Shent! Rest assured, the Nori will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential. That much is plain. If he applies... Sorry, I'm back. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You'll need to do more. Oh, of course. I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best imperial education for our boy. I've finished planting the rice, Mother. Starveling girl. Mm. Not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Yatsuyu. Inside, now! Yes, mother. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. She's utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed. She is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, no, of course not. But she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding. Now we're starting to get her backstory. That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? Nah, just my visions. Well, if you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here. Oh, is he dead? I guess he is. Hey, Lucian. About 30 minutes ago. Not too much has happened. At least from when I started, anyway. We're just preparing for the Doman assault. I've had my first vision quest about... Oh, what was her name? Freaking... Yosoyu? Yatsuyu. Yatsuyu. There we go. As we all know, names are not my best. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of the bodies, it is only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awful quiet since we returned. Give me materia. Haha. Materia that I don't even know what I'm gonna use. A cane? No, conjurer's item. Fair enough. The Durium foil. -2. We're slowly getting to where I'm able to use new weapons and and armor. Blah. There we go. Still. Big difference between these. Oh my gosh. Alright. If you still want to work, Alize has a suggestion. Oh goodness. I'll tell you the rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature. Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. Thanks, Alize. barely got enough armor as it is, huh? What's up? Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in the Mai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei. Why don't you come too? I think that is Issei? Wow. Bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Fine, I'll do that instead. I don't think I'm going to be able to go over that. I don't think there's going to be a convenient hole in the wall either. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alizé encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right then. Issei, we have gathered all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryuzen, could you lend a hand if there is nothing else? As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Bye. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but maybe you two could come with me? I mean, sure. His name is Tsurunuki. And he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Yeah, alright. Is he one of the catfish folk? Oh, no, probably not. Nope, definitely not. There's something odd about this man. This is Tsurunuki. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation. Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. I need the materials, I guess. Tsurunuki has seen your kind before. Say again. You would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel. All that you can carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Tsurunuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing from... Many great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They'll not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel and you'll have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. Makeshift bombs. Tsurunuki is not the sanest of men, but you can be reasonably confident that his bombs will not explode in your hand. I hope not. Use? Oh. The armor must be hot. That's why it's taking so long to take. God, the Venara look gnarly. Yeah, frick that. Meh. Oh, we're gonna keep blowing up armor? Alright. Oh, the armor plating. Scavenged from broken Magitech wrecks. This metal could be repurposed as armor for villagers. Or maybe they're just a lot of pieces in certain piles, I guess. This should be enough, right? Yeah, alright. Good. I've got my portion. Looking at patrols overheard the explosions. Eh? Eh? You have the many plates of steel I demanded? Show me! Then you have committed to your cause, dressing villages as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Kyan, Lord Heian, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. 'Twas Lord Kyan who saved us. who spared us the worst from the guard when the Carlians came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed. But not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations, so careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Kyan. Monson, the Enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all! You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Kyan, too, lives on, in our hearts, and his son, Lord Hien, has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie! It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives. Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that more you shall have. I don't think we'd have another chance so soon, but here we are. We're gonna beat them this time. We have to. All the armor I can provide you will have. I will labor until I can no longer lift my hammer. Lise is more determined than ever to play her part. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issei and I will stay and help Tsurunuki finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure they have plenty of work left to do there. Ask about and see what you can find. Ooh, sorry, pardon me. Kedade? Everything is in order, sir. Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage. We grow stronger by the day. So probably Gosetsu's gonna need help. Oh, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in place and every place is in... Everything is fine. Haname? I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zayla allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you're eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out? Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. Hey, Ian. What's up? Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector? To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Sure, I could do that. Very good. Then let us depart for Monson at once. Guess Monzen's an area I've not been to before. Ah, it's because we're getting ready for the dungeon. It is a dungeon, not a raid, apparently, for Doma Castle. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna open up more of the map a bit. Raids are always post-patch content. I guess that's true. You've told me that before. I need to remember that. I guess I just expect, like, the big climactic, like, battles and stuff to be raids. Especially for story content. I don't know. Dungeons are fine, though. Monzen was home to many great and powerful families. Men of honor. Samurai. Once, great swaths were raised, and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was, and what will never be again. Come, I would take a closer look. Alright. Very stealthy, Ian. Just about as stealthy as me. No sentries, at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life. A river of people, with a current all its own. But even then the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence. And we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe. But at what cost? Forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings. Though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down that street, past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I'll search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished. Goodness. Also, how are you doing, Lucian? Have you been doing more of the extreme raids? And if so, how have those been going? If you don't mind me asking. So I'm just searching for stuff here. No, I'm not taking part in the fate. Just searching for weapons. Unreal. Ah, there we go. A sheathed katana. The only one I can find. Alright. Oh, Unreal, or did I mean Savage? I think it was the Savage that you were working on before, right? Last time I talked with you? Or maybe it was Unreal. I don't remember now. It's been a while. I'm sorry. It's been about a week. You do some Savage here or there. Ah. Alas, I found naught of value. Did you? A sheathed katana found in the ruins of Monzen. This finely crafted blade shows little signs of use. There you go. You did some Unreal clears last night? Okay. Nice, nice. Still sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. Never even had the chance to draw it. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. Let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminus. Now her every court and corridor belongs to Yasuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on a half-dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monson at least. Doma so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, onto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see or touch, or take from you. We carry her with us, wherever so we go, or wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Ian, son of Kyan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end, in the end, Kami strike me down. How could I be so blind? I must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved. And I know how. Alright, cool. Let's go. He understands what he must do for Doma. On second thought, Shent, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me, and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Alright, I can do that. During the rebellion, the Imperials turned to their agents among the shinobi, and through their treachery were many of my comrades slaughtered. We few who survived have not forgotten that day. The memory of it has spurred us never to neglect our training, when we might be ready to administer revenge. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists. I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Yeah.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Hey, Sorbin.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
you might humor me. Thank you for coming, sir. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Korjin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives, coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Korjin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. A people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hian, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Korjin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
This is gonna be interesting. It is unorthodox, but I'm in no position to speak against it. Oh, everyone wants to talk and do a thing, I suppose, okay? Thank you for accompanying me earlier. It was in that moment of clarity that I understood what we needed to do. I guess it's just speak with everyone. Alright. No plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are not unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hian's side. And these? If there's anything else, I'll head back to Numai. Tsurunuki's working hard, and Issei's doing what he can to help. But maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. I'm gonna talk to Gosetsu. Yeah, talk to Alizé. She's a comrade too, dang it. We're fast approaching that moment when all is in order and we have naught to do but wait, frustrating as it is. Well, when the time comes, I wish you the best of luck. Oh, and remember, no noble sacrifices or anything similarly stupid. I could say the same, Alizé. You frickin' worried me the last time we had a big fight with frickin' Yosuyu. I thought you were a lot more hurt than you were. The plan is set and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount. For tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. It is time. Sorbine informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. Please don't let it be another situation like in frickin' oh. Where's again? Gosh darn it. Region names now too. Alamigo. There we go. This is going to be similar to what happened in Alamigo, and they're going to attack us before we can even get started. I guess we'll see. Also, I cannot move, so it's going to... Yep, there we go.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day.
Same.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Alfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Mm-hmm. Bye. I'll just take a little peek. See if they're doing alright. Oh.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Gentlemen.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
Okay.
That's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings.
Still don't want to flood the castle.
We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
Okay. Straight from the bottle? Okay.
The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said, for my dearest Shun. Live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
God damn it, Gosetsu.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. Is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Alright. Alphino? Good. Morning. I trust you slept well. Or at least better than I did. It would seem I dozed off in the middle of something. But your carousing with Lord Hien and Gosetsu woke me from my fitful slumber. I retired to my bunk. Alize is faring rather less well than either of us. But she will be fine, I am sure. So long as you do not remind her of what you saw. Alize, where are you? Oh, where is she? I want to tell her what I saw, and that it was very cute. I don't know where I'm going. The Sharp-Eyed Samurai. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Oh, the other end of that, then? Oh. Was it blocked off before, I guess? Must have been. Huh. Interesting. Oh no, how do I get back in? Crap. Ah, there it is. Dang it, she's not here. Oh well. Neither is anyone, really, just Alphino and Hien. All hangs in the balance, as Hien well knows. There he is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. I received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let's not keep them and others waiting. Gather your things. We depart at once. Let's do it. Alphino, instruct Lys and others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Kusetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Mons, and good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon. Here we go. I have dreamed of this day, a chance for freedom, for liberation, for redemption, after 25 years of regret. And now we wait. Lys will contact us once the attack has begun, after which the others will carry out their allotted tasks. Our part comes after. Alright, let's wait. More cutscenes!
Understood. Wish us luck. Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Oh gosh. Pardon me.
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
Yeah, just drop kick him. I love it.
This is Lys. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Good, good. It started. I keep forgetting that they are very much aerial forces in this. Because every single one of them has the bird. Oh my gosh.
Ah, war. To wield power to make men kneel before you.
There is no better feeling. A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothar.
God damn it.
Preening, Oreneer. You fear that she will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
God, I love her eyes. Just that color of blue, too. Ah. At least he's happy, you know? Oh. 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 You know what? I don't I don't know what I was expecting, but you know what? It's effective. Just a big bada boom? Alright.
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Kind of get what he was meaning by a mad dog. A little bit.
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
Make sure there's no escape.
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah, true.
My lord, the barrier!
Come on, Alizé. Alphino, yes!
That it should fall so soon. Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
That be the Kojin's explosions. Oh, yep. It is flooded.
The wall is breached. The Kojin too will not be outdone.
Everyone's done their part
Our
well.
allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle.
Yep, it's our turn now. Let's not fail at the final step. She seems to be taking it well.
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. He would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the lastest profanings of a fool. Speaking of which, how fares my boot?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owlet. By all indications, it was a success.
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers
Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
It is done. The water surges through the broken masonry and floods the castle even as we speak. Though my heart breaks at the sight of it, I must be strong. All is for the sake of Doma. The Confederacy report that they have secured the Enclave. We need not fear for the civilian safety. Aye, there can be no doubt. The Viceroy is trapped, and so comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock, and do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers, Shint. Speak with the blue skiff captain. See the castle thus defaced by our own hands is enough to make me smile, to laugh at the sheer absurdity of it. This is not the end, but it is an ending. Soon I will be free. Stop waving flags. Stop it! When I led the Doman refugees to Eorzea, I did so only with the intention of seeking sanctuary. The thought of enlisting you and yours to aid us in another rebellion did not once cross my mind. Yet here we stand, shoulder to shoulder, ready to strike at the heart of the occupation. It has been and ever will be an honor, Shint. I can only imagine the chaos inside the castle, to be trapped by the rising waters, to know the enemy is at their gates. They will fight us with every ounce of their strength, and will we them, for the eyes of history are upon us. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. There's room enough for you all. Shint, that we might improve our odds of success, we will divide into two parties upon arrival, one composed of myself, the other you, Gosetsu, and Yugiri. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly, and so, while you and yours draws the enemy's attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though, I've been to the castle only a handful of times. My father saw fit to drill its layout into me. I can find my way blindfolded. Even should one meet with misfortune, the others will reach Yosuyu. Agreed? Let us be about it. For Doma. Doma Castle now accessible. A new regular duty. Doma Castle. I'll join. But also to win a war, one must be willing to do whatever is required, even if it means sacrificing the very thing one set out to reclaim. And thus did Lord Hien declare that Doma Castle should be flooded, to eliminate the greater portion of the Imperial garrison and trap Yotsuyu within the keep. Your allies have set the stage, And now you must play your part, as well as the wandering adventurers whom you have recruited to fight for Doma's liberation. The fate of a nation shall be decided this day. Marshal your forces and venture unto the flooded fortress. Woo! Alright, while we wait, we'll speak with Kurenai. Elixir of Life. Exile won't be the best place. Probably there and fly, right? Average wait time of 19 minutes. Alright. Goodness. Make sure to collect the longest, most luscious stalks of kelp I could find. Here, the hunting grounds Master Inben mentioned are in the deep recesses of the cave just over there. Okay. From what I gathered, the bloated Yumeimi's great age is what allows them to accumulate an incredible amount of magic, most of which is concentrated in their shell. You can only hope that, should one be here, it will be tempted out of hiding by the sweet smell of its favorite food. Okay. Oh. They're the frickin'... Okay. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a reference to one of the other Final Fantasy games, but that's the one, like one of the first actual bosses in, oh gosh, what is in here? The one with Terra. The Final Fantasy with Terra. Succulent stalks of kelp collected by Princess Kurenai to bait bloated Yumeimi out of hiding. I wonder if they fight the same. Oh God! Can I just... There we go. Okay, I was able to do it. Help me, Kane. Okay, we win. Mixture of concern and curiosity brought me here. How's the hunt going? Shep, Master Inben grew worried and kindly came to check up on us. Did you have any luck in the cave? The shell of a century-old Yumeimi has accumulated a prodigious amount of magic. Is this what I think it is? You did it, Shin. You've procured a bloated Yumeimi shell. Perhaps the very last one in existence, even. So this is the shell rumored to be capable of curing any ailment. Looks nothing like that of a regular Yumeimi. That you were able to find one so quickly makes me wonder if the bloated Yumeimi is not as gone as we think. Maybe they simply began burrowing deeper into the earth in response to our excessive hunting. We must make up for this grievous miscalculation. Please, give me the shell. I shall make the remedy you seek and deliver it to Sui no Sato. It may take some time to prepare, but should be well worth the wait. Thank you very much. Now Hisui might finally be safe from eternal slumber. Shen, once again, I'm in your debt. Together, let us return to Sui no Sato that we might share the story of your success with Shiosai. Shiosai has been duly informed of all that happened. When I told him how you slayed the bloated Yumemi, his eyes went wide and his mouth dropped. Rarely do I ever see him so surprised. Then again, he has every right to be. Your efforts have allowed Master Inbin to set about making a remedy that should, in theory, have been impossible to recreate. Which reminds me, I believe I owe you an apology. You are only to escort me to Tamamizu, but due to my own inability, you are forced to do so much more than that. Truly, I do not know what I would have done without you. In addition to saving my people, you have opened my eyes to the world. Through you, I have come to learn so much. When I finally return to Shisui of the Violet Tides, and reassume my role as the Ruby Princess, I shall look back fondly upon the memories we created together on this grand adventure. Until such a time that Hisui awakens, however, I shall remain here. I sorely hope that you shall too. A little bit better. But much less direct hit rate, though. One more intelligence, crit hit instead of determination, and one more vitality. Ruby Princess impatiently awaits Inbin's arrival. Yet Master Inbin has yet to arrive with the elixir, but we must not allow ourselves to grow impatient. He will come to us as soon as it's ready. The longer we wait, however, the more I worry about Hisui. Shiosai assures me she is doing well, and that, thanks to one of our own ancient remedies, her bones and muscles remain strong. Even so, I feel compelled to confirm this with my own eyes. Let us go to her. I'm having it brought to her room. It should not be much longer. I like her eyes. The eyes are so nice, too. Just purple with her eyes are nice. I like it. I don't know. I like kind of slightly glowy eyes. I don't know what to say. Looking upon her, I'm reminded of the Ruby Princess from the fairy tale. What causes you to continue sleeping, my friend? Initially, I had feared the void scent that possessed her had driven her soul from her body. Now I suspect Hisui's spirit has simply gone dormant. It is attempting to recuperate from the trauma it endured. Master Inbin's elixir will likely restore what vitality has been lost. Indeed, that is correct. Yo. Master Inbin, I have brought the elixir. olden days, we'd sprinkle this over the eggs that refuse to hatch. It would serve to strengthen the soul of the Kojin within. Sprinkle? Do you mean to say Hisui does not need to drink this remedy to recover? Drink it? There's no need for that. All you need to do is pour this over your friend. Yeah, I made plenty. Do it. Hisui. You're awake. Thank the Kami. You're finally awake. I'm sorry for everything. Princess, what are you talking about? To think that you had to travel so far and overcome so many obstacles to save me. I know not how to thank you. Nay, 'tis I who must thank you. Think nothing of it, Princess. As your lady-in-waiting, it is my duty above all else to ensure that you are protected. Oh, Hisui. Truly, I am blessed to have you in my life. The girls, they are identical. I cannot for the life of me tell them apart. Indeed, there is a great resemblance. Master Abetter, now that Lady Hisui has awakened, her grace must return to the palace and resume her duties there at once. While I will ask that you say your farewells to her here, I do hope that this is not the last you will see of each other. I have watched her grace blossom into an intelligent and capable young lady under your care. It has made me think that being sequestered in a castle is not the best way to raise our rulers. You have saved us in more ways than I can count and taught us so much. Sir Nosato is forever changed because of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. So it is here that our grand adventure together draws to a close. I, however, would like to enjoy your company for just a bit longer. Please allow me to escort you to the gates. Just gonna send me on my way? Uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. See, it's gonna end here, and then I'll be able to do. Yep. All right. We're fine. Commence. All right. The assault on Doma. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, wait, no! Fuck. Up, I drew the aggro. That is my fault. Oh, the healer's out. Oh, no. How do I... Oh, well. I guess they're running back. Damn it. I'll give it a moment. I'll let them draw the aggro a bit before I start blasting. Oh, gosh. Nice. All right. He's gonna leave the treasure? Oh no? Oh, okay. Gosh, I'm just getting no gear, man. I'm just that lucky. Oh. Oh. Am I just hearing that in my mind? Rip and tear. Oh my gosh.
We go together!
Thank you for waiting. Oh no. Where? I refuse.
Together!
Again, no. there anything here that I could even not a darn casting item. Wow. Okay, fine. I don't need it. I don't want it, you know? I don't want items. I don't want potentially cool looking things. It's fine. Alright. How will this go?
To say for yourself, for what you have done to our people, your people.
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all, come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They worked me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew. What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead. And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive as a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a doorman in the road, beaten and broken. My heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh! There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me? "'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast."
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
No! We will not leave you behind!
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
God.
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
Tis naught this old friend cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
Freaking knew it. Gosh darn it. Still freaking sucks. Thank you.
Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu. You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully, and I'm a better man for your guidance. And the Doma we build together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am Shun, more than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
Oh, damn. God damn it.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time. Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Press forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
Game's dumb and I hate it. Not true. None of it's true. It's not dumb and I don't hate it, but gosh darn it, I'm not happy. He was right. The day is won. The people must know. What happened in there? Where's Gosetsu? Victory is ours, Isadat. Then why are you all so quiet? Tell me it was not for nothing. I see. Yay, pants. Alpha knows at a loss for words. The world turned upside down. Thank you. The occupation is ended then. The people must be informed of our victory. But not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. For aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river, and could easily drag you to your depths. I can navigate the waters easily, without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Shan't a word, if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friends, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. And did you find him? Nay, lady, naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapse was most unusual. For the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I'm sorry. There's naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Sorban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won, and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Fierce to gather there. Magnai and Sadu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Serena. I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. Our Confederate allies have already set about ferrying the others to the Dome and Enclave. By the time we arrive, all should be present and waiting. I wish I knew what to say, but I've never had my brother's way with words. It's what he would have wanted? I'm sorry, this is not helping. My brothers of the Blue have called for me, but we shall speak again soon. I cannot accompany you to the Enclave. Magnai and Sadu will expect me to deliver the news of our victory to them in person. You have witnessed the destruction wrought by the Empire, but nowhere is it more apparent than the Enclave. Would that you could have seen it as it was. To the Enclave. Or I guess to the boat to the Enclave. Seems Tanzui was on his way as soon as he saw you flee the keep. You've never actually been to the Enclave, have you? It was a lively place before Zeno sent his troops. You look like shite. Captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Let's go. On you go then. Say whatever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. Those people you're about to see need something to celebrate.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
Off you trot then. You're their lord, remember? Stand tall. Well, if you won't say something, I will. You're their lord, remember? Stand tall.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking. we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
It was not for naught. It was not for naught. Mother, Father, I understand now, I do. 25 years. If only you were here to see it. Okay, we'll get to Alphino, and then I think I'll call it for today after that depressing yet uplifting note. Honored hero, you seek passage across the One River? Yes. Gosh darn it. We journeyed here from the opposite side of the world, but until now it didn't seem half as far. I think that means our work here is done. I'm glad we could be a part of it, that we could see with our own eyes that things can change if people have the courage to stand up and fight. Oh, you'll not be staying in the Enclave? Oh, Ian is not with you? No matter. The sun and the moon were not fated to share the same sky. Oh my gosh. That is so... I wish you luck, Serena. That is so cute. Okay. I'm gonna end it here. Pick this back up tomorrow as we go about and attempt to go back to Alamigo. We'll see how things have gone there since we've been spending our entire time here. Hopefully things are a bit more stable, though we'll see, and hopefully there's no retaliation against Doma. We'll see. They might be more worried about Alamigo right now, but again, we'll see. Alright. Thank you very much, Lucian, for stopping by and chatting with me and seeing my reactions to seeing my pain. And thank you now for stopping by and chatting. I hope you feel better, and hopefully you can get some rest. I hope I haven't kept you up any or disturbed your sleep. Alright. Have a good one, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.